you know that.
Yeah. So we'll be doing most of it on our chair today, even though it's a legs workout.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see if you could stand beside your chair and lean into the chair or against a wall and just do a little leg swing like that. That's it. Good. And then the other side. How's that feel?
Fine.
Good? Oh, I better start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already filming. And then pause, keep holding the chair or the wall and just do some high knee lifts. That's it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Good. So no high impact, just low impact. And then some butt kicks, so they kind of look like you're trying to keep the knees down. That's it. So it's going to stretch the quads a bit. Excellent. And now with your outer leg, which is your right leg, just do a high knee lift and circle and down. That's it. We're going to do 5 of those one way. 3, 4, 5. And then 5 back, the same leg. That's it. How's that left knee with that?
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, at any time it doesn't feel right, you can change. So we'll do the left side now, taking the weight into the right leg. Five each way if you can. Ready to stop if something doesn't feel good. And when you've done 5 in each direction on both legs, we'll take a seat. Now the first exercise is simply a seated squat, which sounds contradictory, right? You think of a squat as coming off the chair, but I've kind of demonstrated this before where you sit right at the edge of the chair and you simply lean forward so your body weight activates the legs. That's it. We're going to do, let's see, 15 I think we've got down here, or 12. We've got 12, and we'll go into the rhythm 3-0-3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, coming down and up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. That's it. And the further you come forward, the more the legs activate. And keeping count of the number of reps. So just getting those legs fired up without taking the full load of the body. Exhale as you come down. Exhale as you come up. And when you've done your 12, you can pause and rest. All right. How's that feeling?
Good. I'm amazed that I actually feel that.
Yeah, I know. I learned that from my chair yoga students. You know, the wrist bringing it forward, and you can really feel everything activate, and then back.
Yeah.
So the next stage, by week 2 or 3, I'm going to have you coming off your chair into a low squat, and then coming down. But we're not there yet.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is simply it's a little bit tough. So you can sit back in your chair. So you can lean back into the chair, and you're going to lift up the left knee and extend it out like that. That's it. Toes curled back. Now, you've got a couple of
Chair
options.
doesn't-
What's that? What's happening?
Oh, my chair is a stool. It doesn't have a back, but I'll hold on.
Oh, okay. So you can sit about mid-chair. You don't have to sit all the way back. But the main thing is that you're stable, and that you can
Yeah.
lift that knee up and extend it out. 2.
Yeah.
And again, we'll go 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. And your quadriceps should be starting to feel this.
Yeah. I'm not sure my chair's stable enough.
Okay, we need a stable chairs. Do you have any other chairs available? The edge
I've
of it.
got one on with.
One option is, let me just demonstrate. You tell me if this is going to be suitable for you.
I've got the couch.
You've got the couch, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need a mirror, so you can just put a mirror in front of the camera. There you go, that was quick. Good.
You might not be able to see.
So we're working the left leg. We've had about 3 or 4 reps. Let's do 8 more. Up and extend, back and down. So this is also working the hip flexor and your core and your quadricep. 5, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. Good. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Oi! You feel that?
Sorry?
Did you feel
Yeah,
that?
that's actually really hard to do.
Yeah, that is a hard exercise to do. But that's getting our quads activated, etc.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
other side. And curl those toes back a little bit more, and that's going to make it even harder. I like how you're holding on to something just to brace. That's good.
Yeah. Just because of my lower back?
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes sitting on a cushion with your pelvis tilted forward is going to take pressure off your low back. So I notice you've got a cushion behind you. So if you
Yeah.
sat right on the edge of that cushion, that's going to tilt your pelvis a little bit. So you sit right on the edge of the cushion. It helps hopefully tilts the pelvis forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, the couch is a little soft, so it's going to round the back and put pressure on the low back, you're right. Which is not what we really want to do.
No, I live in a studio, so I don't have a dining table and chairs.
Yeah. Alright, so while you're on the
I lost
couch,
count.
while you're on the couch there, I want you to shuffle your buttocks closer to the edge of the couch. A little closer. That's
I'll
it.
fall off if I can.
Yeah, not to fall off, but to really feel how your pelvis changes shape when you're on the edge of a seat rather than in the middle of a seat. So what happens is the low back stops rounding and starts arching a little bit, and the pelvis tilts forward, so it takes a little strain off the low back.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going to do abductors and adductors on the chair.
Okay.
Now, if that works for you on the couch, stay on the couch. If you feel like you need to go back to the hard chair, you can. And it simply looks like this. You take the left knee out and bring it to the floor 90 degrees out from your seat.
Yeah. I can't do it on the couch. I'll have to go to the chair
Yeah?
a little bit. I have very heavy legs, so.
And then, yeah, that's it. Just feel comfortable on the edge of the seat, not to fall off, but bringing that left leg out to the left and opening up about 90 degrees. Good. And then back. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. Last one. Whoa! You feel it, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do the
Didn't
other.
realize you for it until I did this.
Say that again.
I didn't realize how heavy my legs were until I did these.
So the fact that you've got weight in the legs means that the muscles are going to work harder to rotate out. So this is going to develop strength. And by 12, I'm hoping that you'll get to the point where, oh, I'm starting to struggle.
Yeah.
Good. So let's do the other side. Unrushed. Keep track of the number of reps. You can count aloud or you can count to yourself. You might even practice your breathing. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you come back. And from a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is a piece of cake and 10 is like, I don't know if I can make it, what number is, how are you feeling right now?
Probably 7.5.
Okay, good, good.
The left leg's harder.
Okay, so that's good feedback for you to know one side is not as strong as the other.
Yeah.
And we can make that more challenging next time if you would like. Supported lunge. Now this one I'm not so sure that we will do this or not, but I'll demonstrate and you tell me how you feel about it. So this one, ideally you've got something to hold on to about hip width distance height, like a table. Like that table next to you would be good. And all you do is you step back and up. This might be a little hard on the knees.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's one.
Yeah, that might be a bit hard.
Okay, so we'll leave that one out today.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think my knees will be able to do that just yet. That
Yep.
one.
So we'll leave that one out because lunges are tough on the knees.
Yeah.
And we bring the hands together. And that's round one done.
Oh, good.
Round one done. So we'll repeat for round two.
Okay.
The first one was squats. So remember with squats, the further you come forward, the more activation there is in the thighs
Yeah.
and the hamstrings. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Keep an apple chucked under the chin, so you're not rounding the back. Now, if you want to add a little intensity, when you come forward, you can bring the hands forward like a squat and back. Yep. Good. That's good. I like how far you're coming forward. That's really good. Now I want you to imagine if you were going to stand up when you come forward, are your feet in a good position or would they have to become a narrower or wider or are they just right?
Yeah, they're good.
Good.
I have a lot of padding, so my feet are wider because of the padding.
Yeah. So you can see where we're going with the squats. The squats are one of the most important exercises you have for the legs.
Yeah.
Because as we grow older, the ability to squat makes the difference between being able to get up and down from a chair. And if we can't get up and down from a chair, our quality of life changes dramatically.
Yeah. I have very strong legs, but it's my knees that are the problem.
Right. So just this hopefully is not putting pressure on the knees,
No.
but
No,
it's,
my knees are good.
but they're strengthening the quads, they're strengthening the hamstrings, and they're the muscles, and the adductors and abductors. We want all those four sets of muscles to support your knee. So the stronger they are, the more support the knee gets. So the knee becomes supported by these strengthening muscles.
Yeah.
While you have a drink, you might stretch out the legs, curl the toes back, and just feel the stretch in the back of the legs. come towards the front of the chair and see how it is this time to do a quadricep lift and straighten. 1, 2. And not to lean back too much, but to try to keep nice and straight. That looks good.
So because I've got a stomach, if I don't lean back a little bit, I can't get my leg up.
Right.
Because I've got yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is bring your hands onto your belly, spread the fingers, and pull the belly in and up, and try it like that, holding onto your belly. So
That's a bit much.
you're pulling the flesh back and up. Does that give you a little bit more range of motion or not?
A little bit.
This is a core workout as well. Now, even if you're lifting it just a little bit and straightening it low, you're still going to get a strong workout for the quad. So I'm lifting it up higher. I don't have the belly impedance. But if I can't, I could also do it lower and still get a good workout with the quad.
Yeah, I definitely feel it.
Good. I've lost count. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And before we go to the other side, just reflect, maybe even with the eyes closed, just notice how activated that left leg is. You might even be breathing a little heavier.
Yeah, it feels fatigued.
Perfect. Give yourself, put one thumb up in the air, and that means yes, I want it fatigued. So muscle fatigue is the goal here.
Yeah.
So if you're coming to failure at the end, we're right on the money.
Awesome.
We're building strength in those legs, and of course, having strong muscles before you go in for any operation will also be a really good thing to have. So the muscle development, even though we're working out these muscles, are also strengthening the muscles that work the heart and the lungs. And
Yeah.
we want all your systems in good nick for recovery. So this is really helpful prep for any operations you might be thinking about.
Okay.
All right, other side. Good. Halfway. I'm already feeling it. And I'm keeping them low just like you, so it just proves that it works. Three to go. 2. Woo! And 1. Right, we'll take a little rest here. We'll stretch the legs out, give the thighs a rub, have a drink.
Just gonna grab a painkiller.
For your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if at any time it feels too much, we just stop. We've got 1 round to go. Oh, we've got 1 exercise and 1 round to go.
Yeah.
And each of these exercises we're doing on the chair, as you get stronger, I can show you ways to make them more challenging to meet your progress as you adapt. abduction and adduction, and I'll give you some options here. So last time we opened and closed. Now here's an option. The next time you open, take your hand, your left hand, and push against the leg. So the leg has to push harder to open. And as you close, you bring the hand on the inside of the thigh and you resist the opening pushing against the leg. So you don't have to jump straight to that level yet, but I want to show you that's where you can get to. You add the arm strength to resist the thigh opening.
Probably not quite there yet. It's hard.
Yeah,
It's quite hard.
That's fine. Now let's say we get to about 8 reps and you're finding it almost impossible to open. This is what you can do to make it a little easier. Your hands can come under the thigh and lift them up and lift them back. So you just take a little bit of load off if you need to. It's almost like having a trainer there to help you.
Yeah.
Two more?
One more.
Ah, I caught you out. I thought I'd catch you out. And when you're ready, you can move to the other side. Good. That's it. This is also going to be good for range of motion in your hip. Keeping the hip mobile. Tie it with your breathing. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. Two more. Good. Good work. Nice work. I want to experiment with you and just see how this feels. This is a little bit different, but it's like a seated lunge. I'll demonstrate. I'm going to take my left knee open, so we've been practicing that one. I grab the chair for support. Now look what I do. I turn until one thigh is on the chair and one thigh is off the chair. You see that?
Yeah.
Then I hold the base of the chair with my hands and slowly bring that leg back. You see how that's like a lunge?
I don't know if I have enough chair.
Well, let's see.
Might have to turn my chair around. I only have this little tiny stool.
I think you wanted the, well, okay. Well, let's just see. So open the left.
Yeah.
Now start to turn your body to the left so that that left thigh stays on the chair.
The left.
The left thigh, the bent, this one stays on the chair.
Yeah.
And the right one is actually not on the chair anymore. So it's kind of, it feels strange. Only one butt is on the chair.
Yeah.
That's it. How does the chair feel? Stable?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to try it.
So that's
I don't
it.
know if I can.
That's it. That's it. Just what you just did. Yeah, that's it. Good. So we're kind of getting a lunge without pressure on the knee, right?
Yeah.
Is that guitar stand okay?
Yeah.
Good, good job. Excellent.
I'm gonna hold it to that way.
You could also grab hold of the table if that felt more stable.
Pretty far away.
Now before we just go to the other side, just take a moment to feel what happened there. Because there was you should feel activity in that leg.
I feel it in the side of my hip.
Okay, so your glutes got some work out there, excellent. All right, now we start, that's right, start with the right. One cheek on, one cheek off. Hold the
Put
table.
my chin.
How does that feel?
Fine.
Good. Can you see yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
All right, so we got some lunges in. Yay! 2 thumbs up. Let's take a
It's not
moment.
easy. So much mass.
Well, the thing about mass is Einstein's discovery. Energy equals mass times the square of the speed of light. So think of all the energy you've got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ready.
From
You're like a star exploding, sending your light rays out. How are we feeling for one more round? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
How are we feeling to make 12 reps on one more round? Yay or nay?
Should be fine.
Okay, so we have one more
Okay.
round. Now, you have less surface area underneath you because you've turned the chair long ways. How does that feel?
It actually feels a bit more stable.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start.
Wobbling.
We're going to start with the forward squats. That's it. Beautiful. That's it. Good. Good. Now push those hands out a little bit more towards your screen rather than down to the ground, like that, out like that. Good. If your arms get tired, just hold the chair and just lean the torso forward. What's the count?
I'm up to 10.
10, 2 more. Bring one thumb up and say no more squats.
No more squats.
Good. Squats are done. Now quads. So quads are going to be lift and straighten. Now let's say that gets too much for your quad. You can alternate side to side, so one side rests while the other side works. Now that will mean you need to do 24 reps instead of 12 each leg. So you can do one over and over and over for 12 times, or you can alternate, so one quad gets a little rest while the other one. Good. Am I imagining something, or are your legs coming up a bit higher?
I think because the way I've got the chair, it's a bit easier.
Good. All right, so this is all important discovery. And also you've got something to hold on to here on the table might help.
Yeah.
So that means you don't. What's the count?
11.
11. One more each side.
Yeah.
And 12. Woo!
Can you hear my right knee crack every time I bring it up?
Okay, so that's yeah, a little crepitus trying to escape from the knee joint.
Yeah.
As long as it's not painful.
No, it's not painful.
Clap your hands and say no more quads.
No more quads.
All right. Adductors, abductors. Here we go. Now again, we can do the one side over and over again, or we can alternate. So one side gets a little rest while the other side works. 2, 3. You can add resistance if you like by pushing against the opening and pushing against the closing, only if you want. If you get tired, you need a little lift, you can kind of help it with the hands. All the above are good, so long as your muscles are getting fatigued. Let your mind say, it's good that I'm getting fatigued. It's good that my muscles are getting tired. So long as I'm not hurting myself. And it's a little cardio workout as well, because we're moving big muscle groups. So more blood flow is needed.
That's fun.
No more adductors and abductors.
No more doctors.
We have one more exercise.
Yeah.
Let's face and turn. Good. Stabilize. Hold something nearby. And step back and up. 1. There you go. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo! Glutes and quads are working. one more. Other side, and we are done. So you,
Works my opposite leg more.
what's that?
It works my opposite leg more because it's trying to keep me stable on the chair.
Yes, good noticing. And when you think about a lunge, you've got to think about how much that front leg is working.
Yeah.
The glute particularly is working tremendously. Come a little closer if you can, so you don't have to lean forward as much. Can you drag your chair a little closer? And that front leg is doing a lot, even though you'd think it wouldn't be, right? But it's trying to keep you stable. And in particular, try to keep the knee stable. So you're training the muscles to stabilize the knee joint. The back knee is opening and closing a lot. And the front knee is isometrically holding the knee steady. Good work, Hannah. Knock out those last few reps. And we are done. So the main conditioning is over.
Oh gosh, my knees are bad. Sorry, trying to come closer. Oh, my knees are so bad.
And do your knees want to stay bent, or do they prefer just to stretch out a little bit?
Doesn't matter when they're in pain. They're just in pain. So my right knee is worse. So it actually hurts to stretch it out or bend it. My left knee likes to stretch out.
Okay, so stretch out your left. And is there any position that the right knee is okay with? Is it half bent, full bent?
It's stretched out, but the kneecap is bent a little bit, like this. Like, if I've got it like this, it hurts, and if I've got it like this, it hurts. But if my leg's straight and my kneecap's bent a little, it's okay.
So just a very slight bend?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can reach it, just give it a little massage.
Yeah.
Just massage it out.
Even when I lost that 45, 50 kilos a little while ago, my knees didn't get any better. They were still, well, no, there must be, because I used to be able to squat holding 10 kilos. But they were still really painful.
Yeah. So, and have you had the knees checked out?
No.
It might be, because if there's any tear in the knee,
Yeah.
if you've got an injury that's exasperating the knee, you might need to have a knee brace and
Yeah.
a little more support on the knee joint. I think you can buy knee braces at the chemist.
Yeah. Yeah, I should get one.
And if there's someone who can give you a little professional advice on the knee, that would be also good. Somebody who knows what they're looking for if it's injured.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot of different issues that I'm being seen for at the moment. So I might talk to them about my knees as well.
Yeah, if you trust the professional, yeah, I would just ask him
Yeah.
about the knees.
I think anyone is just going to say to me to lose weight, which will help. But I think being overweight my whole life, I think it's the damage is done. I think they probably have a bit of arthritis at this point, but I think losing weight will help.
Okay.
And doing exercises.
Yeah, and exercises on the chair again. As you get,
Yeah.
you know, imagine if you had a weight on that ankle, that's going to really work your quadricep without putting pressure on the knee joint.
Yeah.
You see, so
Well, my legs are already 20 kilos each. So,
yeah,
while a thin person can easily lift their leg up, it's almost like I've got a 20 kilo weight on my leg already.
right,
Doing,
and it's good for you.
Just body weight.
It's good for you to be aware of that because you know that you already have the load, so your muscles have got to work harder. And I can feel with my legs that aren't necessarily overloaded, I can feel how much that quadricep works. So when you do it, you're working much harder than I am to do that. So that means you should be really feeling it by the end of the session.
Yeah. I was feeling the arms and stuff, I was feeling it in the third round, but the lower body, I was feeling it in the first.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be very curious over the next few days how you feel in the lower body as you walk around at work, as you sit at work. And how was it for the few days afterwards for the upper body? How was that?
I was actually okay. I was fine.
Good.
For the upper body. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good sign. That means when we go to week 2, we can load up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And the next section we have, I think, is tomorrow, and it's going to be the core area of the body. This area here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's difficult doing core and lower body because I've got so much fat on me. It's really hard to move. Arms is different because, you know, even though my arms are big, they're not like, they're attached to me, but I can move them. There's nothing stopping them. But like my stomach and my legs and everything, it's stopping each other from moving.
Yeah.
Because that's too much. Yeah. If you wrapped yourself in 20 layers of bubble wrap.
Yeah, right.
Like difficult to move. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, you know, the way I